This one I'm excited about. I found a bunch of gamer tags. These are a bunch of people's gamer tags and PSN usernames. Lieutenant Trigger is my gamer tag on Xbox Live. Ranger Danger 415 on PSN. Misanthropy 22
That's
on PSN.
badass.
Mine is Born to Kill 5. Oh my god. Deadly Jester 69 on Xbox Live for those of you that think they are good. My Xbox Live gamer tag is Gringe. Gamer tag I Heart 12 Gauge. Tepai Man. My Xbox Live name is Prowl 911.
I really like LT Trigger.
Just wait, the good ones are coming up. My gamer tag is the Happy Fishy. And the last one's my favorite. PS3 Modern Warfare 2 username Silly34.
I really like LT Trigger because I didn't read it as Lieutenant Trigger immediately.
It could be left trigger.
I read it as like ATM machine, like left trigger.
Where did they meet in Grand Theft Auto? What's the story?
I don't know. I didn't watch. I don't like GTRP.
What's the role play? I would need to know the actual.
Okay, you can get into it on your own time.
Did they shoot each other?
There's people get really
never.
into that in a really strange way that I
odd.
never understand.
I would just be one of the. I'd be the mailman.
Dude, it's Second Life.
It is Second Life.
It's Second Life with more crime.
Yeah.
So that's what's like
Have you ever
appealing
seen
about it.
those TikToks of like the Dominican GTRP and it's just people just sitting around being like, "Hey, ¿qué pasa?" And that's it. We should get into that.
I've been playing with my little brother. I've been playing the Roblox map it's Chiraq.
Oh yeah.
And he keeps wanting. I'm getting this big argument with him where he's saying we have to be the police officers. And we're the only. Every other kid who goes on this fucking Roblox game is playing a gang member who's robbing everything. So the whole game is just me and him. We're the only two cops on the whole server.
Wait, that's actually kind of sick.
It sucks because we walk out and we immediately get shot 50,000 times. And there's like it tells you in the game, it's like, there's a robbery happening at this place. And so we walk out and there's like red alarms over the entire map because every building is being robbed at the exact same time. And me and him walk out and we just start shooting people. We don't even know. We just assume everybody is a criminal and we kill everybody.
Wow.
But actually,
like a real cop.
We basically are doing an amazing cop role play. Yeah.
Yeah, basically that's what cops do.
I don't understand any kind of role playing game. I don't think
I don't
like
either.
that. Any sort of thing where you're like in voice chat and you're pretending to be some guy.
The VRChat people are the weirdest.
Those
Is there VRChat
so
role
funny.
play stuff?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't remember.
There's
that.
people
Being
having
it.
sex on public servers like e-sex,
Yeah.
and that's a game for
my
kids.
favorite part about VRChat is when you'll
VRChat
just
is
like
not a game for kids.
you're just gonna it is.
No, it's not.
It's for many
You can be
ages.
SpongeBob in there.
It's completely a free game.
I remember we played one with a guy who I will never forget this. A dude who had like fully articulated like fingers in a furry suit. It looked like a real human.
Yeah, there's
or
people
not a real dog.
they spend a shit ton of money.
This guy was like in some sort of holodeck type of thing doing this shit.
Yeah, they love just like being in public worlds or servers and just like sitting around like lounging, and they're just like putting a camera in front of them and just going like this.
Yes.
And they're streaming that to like millions of people.
Yeah.
And you walk in with your like Hank Hill skin and you're like, "Yo, what's up?" They go like, "Can you get the fuck out of the way?" Like, "Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up?"
That is what we used to do. Is we used to walk in and because all we could do, because we don't have the finger thing, all we could do is point the finger. Julio would always just walk up to the people and point the finger like this right in their face and go, "What's up? What's up?" To these people who have $10,000 setups to pretend to be an animal.
I used to play that shit a lot and just like fuck
It
with
was
people.
fun.
Yeah.
I
We
think
did
my
that over
my two
COVID, I think.
favorite memories of that is once I was messing with someone, and you could hear that they had like speakers on their computer, so it kept getting feedback. So I would just walk really close to them and just go like, "Yo, what's up?" And you could just hear myself like on the feedback. She's like, "Stop! Get away from me!" And I just like, "Yo!" Just chasing him around. My second favorite thing was one of those people with like the really complex skins were just walking around in the world, and I just look at them, and sometimes you can just copy their skin, especially if it's not like locked. So I just copied their clearly custom skin, and I was wearing it. I was like, "Yo, I look fucking sick. Yo, check this out. This is me." They're like, "Please take that off." Please take it off. And I'm like, nope, I'm wearing this. I bought this shit.
They paid somebody to program,
And they didn't like lock it, so we're just walking around with their skin and
God,
being
what
like,
an idiot.
hello, this is me. They're like, stop doing that, please.
What was the skin of?
Just like a dragon with big belly.
It's
Whoa.
always every single like furry like that. It's always a like dragon wolf hybrid. I knew like 2 furries in high school, and they had the same shit.
You had furries in your high
Cameron?
school?
Caleb.
Cameron and Caleb. That's right.
I wouldn't be a good furry.
Yeah, I think that one had like sometimes you could like program like different emotes that will do something to the skin. So I
Yeah.
think that one you can like get a big belly and then like pump out a kid.
Oh,
That's amazing.
it's always
always-
goofy people so into sex.
Because sex is goofy.
It's true.
Because sex is fucking. Think about it. It's a fucking flesh rod that goes into a hoo-ha. That literally sounds like Dr.
On
Seuss.
this fucking spinning rock.
Yeah, this spinning rock that's
Yeah.
flying through.
You're putting your meat sack onto somebody's meat hole.
Dude, we're all
and
fucking meat monkeys filled with ghosts on this spinning flat frisbee of an earth sitting on God's table.
spinning on God's gay ass black table.
Spinning on God's gay ass.
Yeah, I bet he'd like that.
Yeah.
Gay.
Gay fucking God.
Man.
Yeah.
It's actually just made me so depressed thinking about how we're basically nothing. It actually just depressed the fuck out of me thinking about how basically all sex and all life is meaningless.
Dude, this
even
is
though-
something I was actually thinking about this earlier today when people always say, "Oh, we're monkeys on a spinning rock." Maybe you are.
Yeah.
Not me, bro. I didn't come from monkeys.
Nah.
My parents gave birth to me.
I'm Pete Dizzle.
I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all freaks. I'm Crazy C. I'm different.
I'm different from you, bitch.
I don't know what the fuck spinning rock y'all are talking about.
Nah.
I'm on the earth.
Oh, you on the moon?
You should try it sometime. Plant your feet firmly on the ground.
Oh, I'm
Head in
sorry.
the clouds,
The
ass
spinning rock,
motherfucker.
bitch. You on the moon? You on the moon? Nuh-uh. I ain't seen you on the moon.
I'm a human being.
I'm a basic bitch, but I'm me.
I'm intelligent. Unlike you.
I'm a basic ass bitch, but I'm just me though.
There's
And
something
I
so
don't
special
fuck with
about
haters
being
like
me.
you who say that we're monkey meats.
No, we're literally
on a
not
rock
monkey meats.
planet.
On a
full
rock
of
planet.
green
You
and-
watched too
green
much
and
Star
blue.
Wars growing up.
Yeah.
That is not true. We are
No.
not in space.
We're
right
not.
here. We're right here. Does
We're
this
floating
look like
on
space?
This doesn't look like space at all. Honestly, this
Except, you know what? But I see a couple of stars.
Ooh.
But I see a couple of stars right here.
You're a cum dumpster douche canoe cockmaster.
Pardon you.
And you are quite the little poet.
Oh, I know what I would say. I would say Gesundheit.
Oh, that's good.
That's
Yeah.
also good. Next slide. Oi, Baldy.
I would turn and look over my shoulder. See if Caleb was behind me.
I don't know if that's
And
rude.
I would
I don't
do
know if
the
that's
same
polite though.
thing.
I don't know if that's polite. Polite.
Pollute.
I think it's
I would
pollutive.
also be very confused
Yeah. Next slide.
and then realize and then, fuck you. And it's a picture of Batman with the finger up.
What would you say?
I would be so polite to Batman.
Yeah.
I would be
start
so
sucking on the
scared.
finger.
Yeah. I'd say, very well, Batman. If that's what you think, then it must be true. And I will end my life in front of you.
Even though
one's really
even
helping.
though
That
it's
one's really
against
working
your
a lot.
rules to kill me, I will do the
I'll
job
deal
for
with
you.
myself.
Take the night off, Batman. I will kill myself.
Next
We
slide.
synthesize the perfect response to anything.
Yeah.
Holding breath and saying,
Yeah. You are a bitch if you don't like modern music.
Then
Well.
I suppose I am a female dog because I prefer the works of older artists like Caravan Palace.
Yes. Or Bruce Will or no. That's an actor.
He's a singer
He has
too.
music.
He's an album.
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruno.
Bruce
Yeah.
Willis.
Next slide.
I prefer the music of Bruce Willis.
Check your crates, you slutty bitch.
Ah, yes. Let me go to my galleon right now and inspect every crate I have. Thank you very much.
You're on death row. The new protocol is that you draw your last meal instead of saying it, and you only have 15 seconds. Your 15 seconds starts now. So typically, I guess when people die, they are given one final meal, whether it's a cheeseburger or a steak dinner or lobster. Lobster was actually served to prisoners back in the day because it was considered a bug. It was a sea bug. That's your time. Let's go reverse order. Or Cameron first.
A lobster with an ice cream cone.
Okay,
that looks like a.
I drew an ice cream cone. I had some
Zoidberg.
more time, and he started saying lobster, so I added a lobster.
that's
Okay.
interesting. That's quick reaction time. Patrick, will you hold it up to that one again?
This is a Thanksgiving turkey and with a file inside of it and a gun.
Ooh. All right. Yeah. I see it. I see
don't
the
even want
vision.
to show mine now.
Show yours.
I don't want to.
Show it.
Show
You
it.
have to.
I don't want.
Show it.
You don't want to not show it in
I'm-
Joe Box. We haven't gotten into.
I'm gonna cry.
Show it.
Show
It's
it.
a plate with milk on it.
That's pretty sweet, man. I like that one.
That's cute.
I'm really sad that I.
And
drew
I would.
that.
I'm gonna. If we're looking at the criteria, I'm gonna say that's one you're crying. That's cute. It's adorable.
It sucks.
That
No,
feels
it's good.
That feels.
It sucks.
That feels like a prisoner who's so stilted and stunted that he's reverting back
He's
to his
mentally ill.
childhood.
He's a psychotic.
Why did I drop milk?
Milk on a plate. Oh, that's adorable, man.
Why am I so stupid?
A bottle of milk on a plate.
It's a carton.
It's a guy who's being put to death, and he's like, hey, you get one thing.
And it's that
50
drawing.
seconds, I got scared.
Bottle of milk.
I couldn't think. I was gonna draw spaghetti, but I thought it'd be too many lines.
And then you have to. Then you're about to drink a big quart of milk. I guess so.
Why did I draw that? I would be so sad if that was my last meal. I did a funny prank on my wife where I got home and I was like, fuck, God damn it. And I was like, listen, I really have to tell you something. While we were there, we went to Hooters. And she got all freaked out until I said that. And then she was really mad at me, actually. But then I told her that she was way more beautiful than any of the girls at the Hooters. And I wish that every girl who worked there was her. The wings were good, though. I'm going to be honest. I like those
I'd
wings.
never been to
tasted
Hooters
good. Me
before. That was
neither.
my first time.
I was too scared. Now I feel like I was being a baby.
The
Yeah.
boobs weren't even big.
It's not any different. And maybe we had an ugly waitress.
No.
But
We didn't have
it's
an
not
ugly
any
waitress,
different than
but
any. Oh, well, he had an
Whoa,
interest.
okay.
Well, we didn't have an ugly waitress.
we were also sitting next to it was like us, and then like the table next to us was like a group of guys that were like very into Hooters, and it was like
I was really into Hooters. I was there in
but
a full suit.
the guy during his birthday thing was doing the wing dance with the ladies.
He was telling them that he's a coward and he's too cowardly to
chicken.
have sex with them.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
Yes, it's a different. He's from a different.
He's saying I am a
country.
chicken. Don't even
try because I'm a complete chicken.
I'm a chicken. I'm afraid. Stay away from me.
Yeah.
You ladies are wolves.
That was funny to see though, because I don't like. I think the kind of general consensus about Hooters now is just like, yeah, it's just a fucking restaurant.
Yeah. Well,
And
have you
just the
you know
guys
they
that
have
were there
the-
were like, we're at fucking Hooters. Yeah.
That's sad.
I couldn't believe. I mean, that's what we were doing. We thought it was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, but they were there to be debaucherous.
See us
mean,
five
we
as a
were
crew,
too.
but
We
we
were
were
there to
looking
be
away
respectful.
though. I don't even know what our waitress.
We were
looked
there
like.
to be respectful.
I'll stay.
Yeah. Oh, we will just have
We'll have and we
the
love
mildest wings you have.
and
We'll
we
take
love the Barbie
3
movie.
of them.
And we love the Barbie movie.
That we should
No,
have been
that's
doing
because saying something like that is basically trying to entice a girl.
Yeah, that's true. We hate the Barbie movie.
We don't like the Barbie movie,
we are
but
foodies.
not. Yeah, we're foodies. We're just here. We're foodies.
Yeah.
We're the guy from Ratatouille.
We're a group of foodies.
We're a group of foodies on vacation to Atlantic City Hooters,
And we had to try it once.
and we had to try. We didn't realize
That's
the
what.
whole
That's
gimmick.
what you gotta say. You gotta say. Gotta try it once, right?
Yeah.
That's what you say to so that
Yeah.
she knows it's your first time there.
Yeah.
And you're not a creep who's coming there all the time.
Exactly.
Have you seen? There's this guy online. He, like his whole Instagram page is him just taking selfies with Hooters waitresses.
I think so.
That's
He's like
chill.
a guy, like a retired guy that just goes there all the time now. He goes to every
Yeah.
single one of them.
If you were a girl, would you
So
work at
awesome.
Hooters?
Probably. My life would be shit if I was a girl.
Well, I
trying to
guess you
think if
think
I would
about
work
it. If you would, if you worked at Hooters, you
I just know I'd have a terrible.
if you
life.
worked at Hooters, you'd get
Yeah,
to
of course I'd
have
work at Hooters. Probably fucking addicted to drugs
Yeah,
and all sorts
probably
of
my
shit.
life
you get to have an
sucks.
all-female workplace.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that is true, except for the chefs.
Yeah, but you're not talking
That's
to
what
them
I saw.
anyway.
Yeah.
Wait, are the chefs? naked?
The chefs are all male, is what I saw.
With
They're
big
all male
balls.
chefs. Gigantic balls. Yeah.
You don't see it because of the bar, but the chefs back there all have like really short shorts with their balls hanging out on either side. That's a good idea. And the back, it's empty because the girls don't know about it, but that's for the girls.
Yeah.
A little bit of balls on the side. Girls love balls.
They love them.
Big balls.
There was this one time during like 2020, I got a text because some Hooters waitress gave out like my number.
Some Hooters waitress gave out. That's got to be a first time. Or put out, I mean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did mess up.
I
Yeah.
messed up. But I
Well, he messed up. He didn't set me up right.
No.
He said the wrong thing.
There was a Hooters waitress gave out my number.
Wait.
And
What'd
What
she
does that
have?
even
Why'd
mean?
she have
Yeah,
it,
what does
man?
that mean?
she just gave out a fake.
Why'd she have
She
it?
gave out a fake. It was a Hooters waitress in Kentucky.
Oh.
I've never been to Kentucky.
Okay, but you've texted her before on WhatsApp.
No, because she gave out my number. She just gave out a random number, and then this guy Darius said, "Hey, this is Darius from earlier at Hooters." And I said, "What's up?" And he said, "Playing spades right now with friends. How was your workday, beautiful?" "Not doing too good. My dog ate a whole cake off the counter while I was gone." And then I sent this. I looked up like sleeping dog on Google Images and sent this photo of a sleeping dog. And then he went like, I gotta find the rest of the text, but he was like, "Oh damn, I'm sorry."
Why didn't you establish a full relationship with him and
Oh, I also sent a picture of a cake on the ground.
what kind of dog do you
What kind of dog do you have again?
You said
I never said. I don't think she said anything about a dog. I said, "Oh, he's sleeping now," and he said, "He's cute." These are the apps that I spent the money on, but this app I've been having a lot of fun with this
All
week.
right,
you were
we know
sending
about
us
this
pictures.
one.
You were sending
Yeah,
us
I
fucking.
didn't go to the gym on Monday because I was playing Mermaids. Okay.
And he literally skipped the gym, and we were like, "Where are you, man?" And he was sending us pictures of the mermaids he was dressing
Yeah,
up.
and here are my mermaids. Here's my mermaids. I
This
wanted to
is
show off
not
my
the
mermaids: Queen
episode.
Demonia, and Eartha Mermaidria, and Princess Waterina, and then Pinky is my new mermaid.
It is a picture of me.
Pinky has
It's
plus one
not
starfish.
you. And Pinky got plus
It's
one starfish.
clearly me.
That's not you. That doesn't even look like you.
It doesn't.
Are you
look
talking
like,
about Eartha Mermaidria? Because that
No,
looks
I'm-
nothing
I'm
like
talking
you.
about Pinky.
Eartha
Pinky
Mermaidria
is
looks a
face
little
that
like
I've
Caleb.
made. No,
I guess if any of them were to look like Caleb,
It would
I think
be
it's
Eartha
Eartha
I would say actually
Mermaidria.
all of them look like you.
They
and
don't
then
look
that
like
one
me.
yeah, they do.
They look like, well, Queen Demonia, maybe. Maybe I look a little bit like Queen Demonia.
Pinky, by the way, not even a good mermaid name.
Don't.
Like all these other ones,
Don't
they're
you
queens.
dare. No. You don't even get to talk about my mermaids
Why?
because you were at the gym being a lunk.
You
could. Okay. If
You used my
if
likeness.
You wanted, I didn't use your likeness.
You did, that's clearly
from
me.
the app. That's from the app.
They do
One.
not. Then they
That's
use my
from
likeness.
the
Somebody
app.
used my likeness. That's a
That's
picture
the
of me.
mermaids. That's the mermaid. You can take it up with net. Go previous slide. Take it up with previous slide. What's her Anastasia Tarankia?
You said it
Take
wrong
it up with
both times.
Anastasia
Terrakina.
Tarakina. Take it up with Anastasia Tarakina. Anastasia Tarankia. Go back to the last slide because these are my mermaids, and you don't get to say anything about them.
I
Yeah,
can
lay off
say
the
You
mermaids.
could have stayed at home and
You
played
should
mermaids.
if you were
with
gonna
me.
make comments, you should have done on the other
You
apps.
should have at
This one
least-
is
yeah.
near and dear to him.
and you could have maybe made your own mermaids.
you made one for me.
I
That's
didn't
me.
make one for you.
It's
That's
clearly
just
me.
from the app. That's a digital picture that they have in it.
It's a digital picture. And I want you to know I'm fine with it because my mermaid got 5 stars.
They all got 5 stars.
I don't see any stars for anybody
They
except
all got
Pinky.
5. No, because these are
Pinky.
these are my mermaids, and they're all 5 stars.
In your head, they're 5 stars. But
They're all my.
the
these
only
are my,
one that the
look,
app
I'm not
got.
showing my 3 or 4s. I'm showing my 5-star mermaids.
You made mermaids that didn't make the cut.
I made mermaids that didn't make. Of course, I made mermaids
Like
that didn't
who?
make the cut. I'm not even going to talk about them. They're not Queen Demonia,
Name
Eartha,
one name.
Eartha
Name one
Mermaidria.
name. One-
Just name
Okay,
one.
fine. I'll give you one. Eggrandria. Eggrandria.
Egg rain.
Eggrandria.
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 Agrandria.
Her name's Eggrandria.
I think I can see why she didn't make
And
the
she's a
cut.
3-star.
name.
She's a 3-star because her outfit was not cohesive. But Queen Demonia was maybe my first 5-star mermaid.
I just noticed, why does Queen Demonia have in her hand a fork?
It's a tingle bopper.
It's a tingle bopper.
A tingle hopper.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Dude.
You don't know anything about mermaids, you lunk.
She's got
You
a
are a
fork.
complete lunk.
I'm not a lunk.
You're a gym
If
rat.
anything,
You
I'm
know
a jock.
nothing about mermaids, you jock.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I
You're
know.
a meathead.
Not a meathead.
You're a
You're a
meathead.
That's
if you don't a tingle
derogatory.
hopper,
What is that? What is that? That's a fork. I see a fork.
He knows nothing of mermaids.
Explain to me what a tingle hopper is.
Just forget
Lord
it.
help me.
Just forget it, man. Boy got bit by that gator.
He
That
got
woman
eaten up.
passed away from eating an allergy, and they
Yeah,
made
I
her.
did see that.
That was
They
so
made her
sad.
husband go to jail because he was online for too long.
You know what I meant. She passed away from eating an allergy.
Who passed away from eating
You haven't
A
seen
guy-
this
You haven't seen
story?
this story.
No.
Get this, man. Be very careful. This is a word to the wise. Do
and
not
I know,
sign
and I know that
anything.
he has that shit because I
He
know he's on
definitely
the Star
does. He
Wars
signs up
tip.
for everything.
What is happening?
See, you're about to know.
He's on the plus.
A man and a woman.
I know you've been on the plus for at least a month trial.
A man and a woman.
I know you've been on the
married.
plus.
Okay.
Oh, Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's all going to tie together. Man and woman.
Just
They-
first, can I ask?
Yes.
Are you or have you ever been on the plus?
I've been on the Plus
Okay,
back in the
that's-
day.
That's all I need.
Be
to
in
know.
the
If
deep
you were a
end on the
Verizon
Plus.
subscriber, you'd get it for free for a year.
And
Okay,
you
still
use
have to
your
sign.
name and email.
No.
Okay.
Well, you might be okay.
It was my
You might be
ex's
safe.
father's.
Okay.
Okay, then
You're
he's in
safe.
trouble. So a man and a woman go to Disney World. Okay, they've been married. Who cares how long?
100 years.
100 years. Let's just say
They're
100
700
years.
years
They
old.
have the most amazing love ever.
Uh-huh.
They go
They're
to
wearing
the Disney.
pink.
They're wearing pink. They go to the Disney Channel. This lady died. They go to
Here,
the
I'll be the color commentator. I'm going to add
Okay.
details.
They go. Then I'll just tell the most boring version. I'll tell the most boring version of the story possible. Two people get married. They
a
go
white
to
dress and a black
Disneyland.
guy was
tuxedo.
got up and he was, and when they said "Speak now, forever hold your peace," he was like, "This marriage can't go through because I'm in love with the man." But
That-
he was
that would-
shot
that's
by a Navy
interesting.
SEAL.
Oh my God.
So that is very interesting.
Anyway.
So then after that whole ordeal, they go to
They
Disney.
went to space.
Okay, so they go to space first. Then they go to Disney. Yes, no idea what we're talking about. Then they go
I
to.
don't know what that
Then
is
they go to
happening.
Disney World.
And they rode the coasters.
They rode the coasters. Very exciting. Then they go to the restaurant in Disney World.
and they ordered flambe.
They ordered flambe. Well, let's say it's flambe, but the guy says,
This sounds amazing so far.
"Does this flambe?"
sounds so
It's a great
awesome.
story.
Does
Does
this
this
flambe
flambe have
contain
shrimp in it or
marshmallows?
something? Or let's say
okay.
she's allergic to marshmallows.
Yeah.
And they say no.
And
it-
she was allergic to marshmallows since the day she was born.
the whole her whole life.
1324.
So they
Before
say,
marshmallows were invented.
They
my
say
goodness.
no, it's not. There's no marshmallows in it. It's a completely marshmallowless flambe. And then the flambe comes
Then
out.
she had to go to the
It's
bathroom.
covered.
So she left
okay,
the
so she goes to the bathroom. She left the table. She took a 1 or a 2.
She took a
took a
2.
2.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the woman who died at Disney World and then she signed the ELA or whatever.
You knew it all
Come
along.
on, bro.
You guys were excited to tell the story and I wanted to see
Come on. Okay, well, you didn't even let us finish it.
it. Okay, finish it.
Yeah, there's a lot to go.
There's a lot left.
There's a lot you probably don't
going,
know that
keep
happened.
going.
Okay, so she took a 2. She comes back.
It wouldn't flush.
It wouldn't. So she has to go to the manager.
Okay.
Okay.
The
and
manager had wings.
the manager flies
Wait,
into the
for
bathroom.
a customer or on his back?
What? Oh no, on his back. The waiter
Okay.
had wings.
Okay.
The waiter had
For a
wings.
customer.
For
Okay.
a customer.
The manager had wings on his back.
the
It was
manager
Disney
goes
magic.
into the bathroom.
The
takes
manager was Mr.
plunger,
Tinkerbell.
He passed out
It was Mr.
from the smell.
Tinkerbell.
and he goes in. He passes out. The lady, while she's waiting for the toilet to be unclogged so she can finish her shit, takes a bite of the flambe.
But
and
she
it-
misses her mouth.
But thank God. And then she notices that it's full of marshmallows, and they both leave, and everything was fine.
So she died
and then,
from
10
eating.
years later, they go back to Disney.
And they forget. Everyone forgets.
and they have the flambe.
And there's new rides now that they've never ridden
For
before.
example, yeah. And by the way, this 10 years, this story happened this year, so 10 years is in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
this is a
So they
future
have new
story.
rides right now, like the Donkey Kong coaster that's going to be at Universal.
But they moved it to Disney
Yeah.
because it was
Disney
too expensive.
and Universal switched.
They
Yeah,
bought
in
they
the next
switched,
10
they
years.
switched
They
places.
bought each other and switched
It's like
spots.
Democrats and
Bought
Republicans.
each other at the same time.
Yeah.
They kind of
Yeah.
switch. They go to opposite
Okay.
sides.
Yeah, and then the lady fell out of her chair.
So she
And
died.
she died.
She died.
Here's another app I found. Cameron Boyce 4K wallpapers
Did
for
you?
Android.
Okay, so I'm interested.
I did not.
You searched Cameron.
I did not. I went to the last page
No.
of the. I literally swear to God I didn't.
searched Cameron. You wanted there to be an app about you.
No, I didn't. I thought about doing it, searching my name after I saw this one, but I didn't do it.
Didn't he pass away?
He did pass away, and you can see that it says Cameron Boyce RIP in some of the pictures here. So it's pictures of. It's an app that has a bunch of pictures of Cameron Boyce.
Did they make it
Now-
before or after he passed?
Well, it says RIP, so I'd have to.
Yeah, but you can
hope
change
that.
they change the Duolingo app logo every day.
Yeah, why do they make that disgusting owl sniveling and odd?
I don't know.
It pisses me off.
Here's the description of Cameron Boyce 4K wallpapers. Looking for latest Cameron Boyce wallpapers HD, new 4K, or creepy clown background images? Here we've got the best and perfect horror style photo
of Cameron Boyce. A ghost.
Cameron Boyce 4K wallpapers is collect many pictures album and free wallpaper HD. Here is everyday discharge for Cameron Boyce fans wallpapers pics. Many wallpapers here. It's a art designed by fans. Cameron Boyce 4K wallpapers is an application that will help you to find the best and amazing. You can find here the best collection of Cameron Boyce backgrounds, and simple backgrounds will give to your phone at the best look because of the Cameron Boyce wallpaper. And then here's a list of features that I'm going to read out. Category features. Set wallpaper easily. High quality wallpapers. Optimized for all devices. Easy navigation. Cameron Boyce wallpaper. Cameron Boyce wallpapers. Cameron wallpaper. Boyce wallpapers. Boyce wallpaper. Cameron wallpapers. Cameron Boyce. Cameron Boyce. Cameron Boyce walls. Cameron Boyce background. Cameron Boyce wallpaper HD. Cameron Boyce backgrounds HD. Cameron Boyce lock screen. And Cameron Boyce backdrops.
How did they fit that many features?
Most
Yeah.
apps
into
don't
one?
have that many features.
Most apps have
No.
one
I
feature.
can't believe it has Cameron and Boyce.
No, it has.
Boyce is an amazing.
I mean, they have Boyce wallpapers. I haven't seen.
Boyce.
I haven't seen that many. I haven't seen a single Boyce
No,
wallpaper.
You need this
Cameron
app.
Boyce walls. Here's another Android app. Flying helicopter truck flight.
Whoa!
And it's the pictures are of a
This
flying
actually looks
truck
kinda
with
fun.
helicopter.
Yeah.
Here's the description. Ever dreamed of flying a helicopter in the sky? Want to fly your truck like a helicopter? Flying helicopter truck flight is perfect for you. That's what it is. It's for people who want to fly a truck like a helicopter.
Yeah, it's. I don't think I've seen a vehicle like that in real life. So this
Yeah.
is an amazing fantasy.
And
Yeah.
look, they're flying over what looks like Stonehenge.
Yeah. It looks like
I didn't
it's
say
rocks.
it is, but I
looks,
said it
I could
looks
see
like
it looking like
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge if I was
If
blind.
if I had bad vision, like I do.
Here's another Android app. Girl Body Scanner Camera APK for Android. And it's a picture of a girl being scanned.
Oh, it's from Dilruba.
It's from Ruba apps. Developer's description. Do you want a real body scanner camera app? Want to download a real body scanner app for Android? We regret that we are unable to offer and the Body Scanner Real App Girl. Download any other body scanner simulator or Girl BR scanner if you're trying to find a girl body scanner camera. Considering that this app lacks a women photo cloth remover or cloth remover body scanner, find a different X-ray cloth scanner or X-ray app that can scan your entire body. Due to the fact that we only intended for this app to be used for entertainment and not cloth remover app from Gallery or dress cloth remover app.
Okay, so this is. I would say this is some of the worst marketing I've ever
Yeah.
seen in
Yeah.
my life.
Download another.
Just get a different
Do
app.
you want an app?
Do you want me to download it or not, Dilruba?
Get rid of our app. We hate our app.
Here, the next one is an app I would definitely download. It's called Banana and Cucumber.
That's good.
And this
Oh,
is,
it's
there's
for
no
Windows.
there's no description.
No, it's paid.
It's just it's paid. So I couldn't figure out how much it cost, but it's just a picture that's half banana and half cucumber, and it's by Online 99.
Banana
That's
cucumber.
great.
Banana and cucumber for Windows. Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
This is my next tattoo.
Yeah, that'd be so fucking sick if you
This
got
full
forearm. It's
Yeah.
like a realistic portrait of Tupac.
insanely detailed black and gray.
$3,000 Tupac tattoo.
Dude, 6,000 easy.
Yeah.
Up my entire my calf. Up from my ankle to my thigh.
Your inner thigh.
From my ankle
right
to
here,
my thigh, bro.
right next to your cock, just like a picture of Tupac.
Dude, when I walk around, I'm wearing my basketball shorts. You see just tatted on my calf, just a pair of legs.
Yeah.
It goes up.
'Cause then you
and
pull it up.
and I pull my shorts up. You see the tattoo is Tupac licking my balls. It goes up my entire leg. It's hyper realistic. His tongue is going.
just the most disgusting, like He's got like the gooner face, just like
Yeah, just full egg out. And I'm like, yeah, I thought I got it because like my pants will cover it up. But like when I wear the shorts, you see his full body. You see like drool and stuff dripping down. Like you can fully tell what it is. I'm wearing like 2-inch inseam like Patagonia baggies.
underneath it's like, yeah, I got it so it could get like covered up with shorts, and then like underneath the body it's just in old English Tupac licking on my fucking balls.
But yeah, it is crazy when something is a reference to something.
Yeah.
And then nobody will know.
Yep.
And then it becomes the next level after that.
It's called The Sands of Time.
It's called the Chuck E. Cheese,
And
Freddy
they won't even
Fazbear,
know
Johnny
about the Prince
Carson,
of
Jack
Persia.
Nicholson effect.
Really?
I've heard this in some studies.
Yeah.
That's what they're thinking of calling it. They said
the
they're thinking about a
From the
name
Feder
for it.
Institute.
Yeah.
Where's that located?
Is located at
Ridgewood, Queens.
a specific address.
Oh, I'd be interested to hear what the address is.
Dude, for real, with the parasocialness,
You are
you're
seriously
really
so
stepping in
parasocial.
it this time around, and like
It's
let's
fucked
just
up
try
how
and
parasocial you
let's
are.
back off.
Yeah.
Like
Let's
I'm
take a step
parasocial with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
I don't really know you.
No.
I'm not really
I'm
interested.
just a fan.
You're just a fan and a coworker.
Like I
Okay,
appreciate
that's
that
fair.
you fuck with me and you like what I do, but
I
like
do, I
it's not
respect
gonna
you
go
so
both
much.
ways.
Okay. Well, that's good to know, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? Do you feel similarly?
I just think whatever
Can you
he
not
thinks.
talk? Can you not talk to him right
yeah,
now?
that's my bad.
I'm his pet. I'm pretty much like a gobo or something.
Oh, speaking of arguments, can I talk? Can I
Was
talk?
that an argument?
Well, yeah, that was an
Dude.
argument.
Sorry.
You're reading into the way that we're talking to each other in a way that I don't like.
I guess that's fair. Yeah.
Tactical tickling, and it's a link to a video. Good day, all. Could this video be for real? Do police use this Tickle Me Elmo style to get bad people to submit to get cuffs on them? And then here's the link if you go to the next one. It says, tactical tip, Tickle Me Elmo. Don Gula demonstrates a technique you can use to win against an opponent with a high pain tolerance. It may sound goofy, but the Tickle Me Elmo is a trick worth considering when pain compliance isn't working.
Oh my god.
And then in the next slide, I put the video on. It's like a 1-minute video. And you can just click play on it, I think.
Okay, we're seeing a lot of tactical photos.
Yeah.
Tactical tip. The video-friendly Tickle Me Elmo.
With Don Gula.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Don Gula, founder of Wrestling. So here we are again. We have a suspect on the ground. Interesting thing that I found
No
with
way.
training thousands of recruits, that sometimes the people that have the highest pain tolerance, they have another secret behind the door that you don't realize. Because I can use all the pain compliance to try to get his arms out, but he can resist it for a long period of time. Well, here's one thing to try. It's very video friendly, but it's very, very effective. So if I'm down here and
It's
let's
very
say that I'm
video
attempting to
friendly.
try to
They
get
sing body cam.
Body cam,
the
yeah.
tricep out, it's not working. We're trying something maybe with the legs. I will whisper down to them and I will say, "Are you tickling?" Right? And it's surprising that the people with the highest pain tolerance. So be prepared for them to squirm. But tickles, we call this Tickle Me Elmo. And all you're going to do is you're going to go to the lower rib area. And you're just going to tickle a little bit, but be prepared. Right? Bring your hands out. Bring your hands behind your back. Right? And then get a control position. It's cheating, but you know what?
I thought that this
When
was
you
a
do
fake
it,
video,
you know
but
it
it's
works.
fully
It's
real.
not
Yeah.
tickling.
This was just on their website.
Fucking God.
Video, you get a good laugh.
That's fucking
All right,
crazy,
enjoy.
man.
Are you ticklish?
Cop asking you, "Are you ticklish?" That's oh my god.
Yeah.
That has
My
to break like
God.
the Geneva Convention.
People were not
or
happy
something.
about
That's
this.
fucking
People were not
Really?
like this. Yeah.
Speaking of glove, I saw a really heartwarming video while I was doing my searching of a it was on a subreddit called Respect Porn, and it's one of these Reddits where
They just show respect.
where it's like videos of people showing respect. And there was one that somebody posted, and it was like in Japan they have caretakers who will go and masturbate disabled people to you because disabled people they will masturbate disabled people because they can't do it themselves disabled
To
people.
you.
Where did
I didn't mean to say to
They
you.
will masturbate a disabled
No,
person.
So you stand in the
To
room.
you.
No,
The disabled person
no,
looks
it's
at
not
you,
like
and then
a-
the helper
Is this
masturbates them.
A helper masturbates a disabled person who's behind a pane of glass.
No, it's not. I
To
didn't mean
you.
to say to you.
They look at you and they go,
I made a mistake. Okay, and you guys are being rude by bringing it up. No, and they're not involved. You're not involved.
but they're doing it to you, is what you said.
I didn't mean to say it. I already told you.
Well, maybe you're not in the room, but it's just pictures of you.
Okay.
They're holding up
I'm
pictures
sure
of
that
you.
you
and-
could
Oh, so
send
it's still
pictures.
they're okay. That's what the to you
yeah,
means.
yeah. They're it's like I'm masturbating to you.
Oh,
the disabled
so
person
yes.
is being masturbated by a helper to you.
and they're holding an
They're
iPad
showing
up of
yeah,
you.
your Facebook pictures.
Yeah. Okay.
But the point is, they posted this on the respect porn subreddit.
What if you found out that that was happening with your
But you had no idea. You had
happening
no.
for years?
Yeah, it's always been your photos.
It's like some like privacy breach. Like you uploaded your pictures to PhotoBucket and you like relinquished the copyright to them. They've been so, like,
You were
people
the
can use
only
them for
photos
free.
that worked.
It's like this facility is like okay, yeah, we can either
material.
buy stock photos of beautiful women or we can
Or
use these
we
free
use,
photos.
yeah, of this guy. This guy just put this
Because you
guy
forgot to upload to Instagram the thing that says I do not consent
Yeah.
to my pictures being used.
shot on like a Kodak point and shoot in like 03, like
In the mirror.
yeah.
But then they uploaded this video of somebody of this happening.
And this
they-
was a respectful thing.
And it was like because all disabled people deserve respect just
They
like
do
anyone
deserve
else.
respect.
And I thought it was pretty disrespectful to upload a video of them getting of them
Yeah, that's-
jizzing on
That's
on a
pretty
nurse's hand.
disrespectful. Yeah.
That is very disrespectful.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a special where we respect 9/11 or we respect the victims or those involved, and we did it in a
That's
respectful
one
fashion.
thing you kept
and-
saying. Those involved.
Yeah, those involved.
See, that
in
is
9/11.
what kind of made
I
me
wanted
think.
to do. So here's the argument.
You kept saying. By the
I
way, you
said-
kept saying word for word. Everybody involved.
I said those
Yeah.
involved. I want to do a special episode that drops on 9/11 called the Respectful 9/11 Special, where we respect 9/11. And this is what
How
you
are we
guys
gonna
said.
do that?
No. I don't even want to make a statement. I want people to think we don't even care about 9/11.
not
I'm
what we
like,
said.
I want to be polite, first
what
of
we
all,
said.
because we were talking about the manners episode.
We said
which came
okay.
out in the past.
I will admit I said that I know that our fans are wishy-washy about that.
You said that you wanted to be wishy-washy.
You did
said
say that.
You said
You
I
said,
want to
Because
be
I want to be like
wishy-washy
our
about
I want to be like our
9/11.
fans. They're all wishy-washy on 9/11.
I just want to
Oh
say
my God,
that I just
Cameron
want to
and
make it
Patrick
clear
are arguing.
that dude,
You're
really?
seriously?
I'm starting to get weird
Really?
vibes. Maybe there's something going on behind the scenes between these two.
I muted my.
Muted me.
Oh.
I don't know.
Now try to speak. There we go.
Yeah, now we can continue the conversation. Okay. Pet. My dear. That's what I call pets.
My new pet.
My dear. Dude, enough.
Sorry.
Anyway, I just wanted to make it really clear that if, this many weeks on, if you were wondering, oh, why didn't they drop a respectful 9/11 special? It's not on me.
Here's why I was
I'm
against
covering
it.
my
Here's
A.
why I was against it, okay? I don't trust you. I don't trust you to actually be a man of your word and be respectful about
I'm
it
like
for
the
a full
most
hour.
respectful guy.
I think that even in the way that you're talking about this, you are giving subtle hints and dog
I will
whistles.
literally do a solo
some
hour-long
anti-respect-
episode about how much I
I'd like
respect
to, I'd like to
9/11.
see
you
for
should.
5
Then you
minutes. I'd
should.
like to
You
see
should
you
do a solo episode.
Just and you can talk. To us.
We leave after this one's done, and you're in here by yourself with Julio.
No, I want a proof of concept. I want
Okay.
you to talk about, and
So
we'll comment.
here's what 5 minutes of a
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I'll direct it.
Okay.
but I need you guys to be
Yes,
involved.
sure.
Enough with this.
You're on,
Solo.
you
You're
can't touch
solo.
these.
You're on-
solo
It's
now.
not solo.
It's not solo.
Okay,
It's not
I thought he
solo.
was solo.
No, you're
I'm
on
so- was
button
just saying.
probation.
You can't. You're
I'm
on
sorry.
permanent no buttons. You can do these, but you can't do buttons because you also
these
press the weird one that I don't know what they mean, and I'm worried it does something.
And it has a picture of an ear on it.
Yeah,
Which is
so I
really
don't
scary.
want those involved.
Did one button.
Okay, here. Let's see. I'll wait. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, and now welcome to the podcast about list respectful 9/11 special. Today is, or it would be, September 11th, and this is the 23rd anniversary of the tragic terror attacks that took place in New York City on this day. So today we'll be doing a full hour of respectful 9/11 content. We'll be bringing up a lot of information about the attacks, and we'll be discussing it in a respectful fashion. We'll be making sure that our opinions are clear. And I just want to say right off the bat that we respect everything about 9/11, and we're not just doing this for a cheap laugh. So I want to go around in a circle, and I want to each name, some people, group of people that we respect that took part in 9/11, and with no repeats. So I'll start. The victims and the firefighters. Now, if one of you guys would like to...
That's two. You can't,
It's a group. I'm lumping them together.
You can't lump them together.
Are you laughing? We're doing a respectful special. I'd really prefer if you didn't
This
laugh.
is what I mean. Okay, so
What?
you're clearly
We're not.
You're
you
clearly
can't, you
goading
can't
me.
do 5 minutes.
You're goading me into saying that I respect the Al Qaeda terrorists
What?
who
That is not-
perpetrated
I respect the
9/11.
police officers.
You wouldn't
I
say
respect
you
the
would
police officers.
families,
But you're
EMT.
okay,
What,
all right,
what is
no.
wrong with you? Oh my god!
No, I didn't say.
That is unbelievable. I
I feel like it's clear what you're doing.
Now I'm glad we didn't do a respectful.
Okay, no.
9/11,
Give me
you would
another.
not
Give
have
me
been
another
able to-
chance. Give me another chance. Give me another chance. Come on.
To do what?
To name a group.
Okay, go
Well,
ahead.
I go first.
Yeah, go ahead, Patrick.
The people that kept New York going.
Thank you, Patrick. That's really respectful, and we respect them.
Okay, then I respect George H.W. Bush for being there.
HW?
George
there?
W. Bush for being. He was there.
He was there?
He was on top of the rubble, and he was like, "We're gonna win." You remember that with the big microphone?
Okay, because I thought you were saying he was there, like when it happened.
Can I ask something?
Yes. What's your question?
Were there 7 towers?
There weren't 7 towers. Just Building 7 was a different
Can we
building.
keep it serious and respectful, please?
That's an absurd question. You knew how.
And
How
and
you're
you're
laughing.
laughing.
I can
and
hear
you're
you
laughing.
laughing.
We can hear you
I can
laugh.
hear
laugh.
you laughing.
You're guffawing even.
I know
And-
you're from
and
another country,
You're not
but
even
you have
American.
to respect.
You
yeah.
didn't feel the pain of getting out of school.
My
early.
mom took me out of school because she thought they were coming to Londonderry, New Hampshire.
Yep.
And that's
And my
true.
mom-
That's a real thing she did.
My mom was in Florida. And
Okay.
she was supposed to get on a plane not 72
This is kind
hours
of
after
this is
that.
we're a little over the time of it, and we're kind of getting derailed. So we'll just close it out with another. We'll go around again.
Okay.
I'll go first. Then it can be Caleb's turn,
Thank God.
and I think we can just go ahead and each name some people that were on the planes that we respect and we honor. And I'd like to choose the passengers and pilots and flight crew.
I choose
So-
the pets that were in the cargo hold.
Thank you, Patrick, for jumping in there. So Caleb, if I don't know who you respect and honor.
You said no repeats.
Yeah, no repeats is kind of one of the things. I mean, because God forbid there's ever a repeat attack. So this is kind of in the spirit of.
So again, I
respect
feel,
Repeat, who was on the plane.
Thank you,
I
Patrick.
feel
Pete
like
and Repeat were on the.
I feel like you're trying to get a specific answer out of me
What am I trying?
because I don't know if you realize this, but the only people who have not been named yet, and he didn't even say people, he said the pets. The only human beings left on those
I'm a pet.
planes were again the terrorist perpetrators.
You're
of the
choosing
No,
them?
No, I'm not. I'm telling you,
I respect the air marshals.
Thank you.
those are
Julio.
also passengers.
He could have said that. He could have said that.
Thank you, Julio.
Julio said it, and
And
Julio's
I think it speaks.
not even
I think
from
it's.
here.
I'd like. We'll close it out. No more commentary on this, but I think it speaks volumes that you did not choose to abstain from the choice, and then you instead
I
picked
didn't
the
know that
terrorists.
was I did not pick. I said you wanted me to.
I didn't want you to.
Yes,
We're done. Look,
You
we're-
went through-
we're-
you
we're
went in on it.
We're 2 minutes past the end time,
and that
of
didn't
our-
feel very respectful.
You went in.
I went in.
You
You
brought
went
it
in
down to a
on-
level
yeah.
of disrespect. You're like Dr. Disrespect over here.
And
Bringing
we're
a
two
bunch
can't say
little
I'm like
kids,
Dr.
and
Come
we're
on.
2 little kids.
What? So what?
You're
I'm,
like Dr. Disrespect, and we're like 2 little kids.
Oh, okay. So what? I'm having an appropriate relationship with you guys. My impression of Patrick.